then we
they
all just started
completely
playing
shit
it.
on us. Oh my god.
It's actually so crazy.
That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah.
Like they went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of top 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
They just cleared us.
It's so interesting that like some regions can like play an entire comp that another region like doesn't even know about. Unless you're keeping tabs on them.
It is easier for China, I think, to hide that information though, because it's like hard to like watch their content.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that hard though. Like a lot. Almost,
I mean, you could just. We all have
a
links.
lot of top players stream.
Yeah.
It's hard for a person that is casually interested that doesn't want to put like that much effort into it.
Yeah, it's like work. It's like whenever I watch Kwame, it's like work. But then like when I watch Setsuko, I'm just like relaxing.
Yeah. I think also like I don't think I would ever be able to find like a top CN player stream unless like I wasn't, because I was just given a sheet that like has all the links. Like I don't think I could find that like, on my own.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because for me, like for me to watch Kwame, I have to think he's that much better than Setsuko. That's like worth it, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
I do think like even if he's not that much better, sometimes it's good to watch just because the region might have a different meta read.
Yeah.
Or like a different way that they play a line.
Oh yeah. I think
whereas like. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I think that already exists. Like China, for example, rerolls NAR way more than we do. Like they reroll like.
That is crazy to me.
Yeah. Like they almost like we. I don't think I've seen a single NAR reroll this tournament, but I'm pretty sure that it happens like once every other lobby for China.
Wow.
It's actually been the case the whole summer. China thinks reroll NAR is like a lot better than we think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I swear sometimes I get Caretaker's NAR and reroll it, and I just go 8. Like, I don't know, that comp is so bad.
Historically in other sets, when there's like a comp that's good, like at some point during the tournament, and then it gets nerfed to where a lot of the top NA players think it's like unplayable, China will continue playing it.
Hmm.
That's happened in, yeah, pretty much every set.
So, and I guess this set again.
Yeah, well, I actually think like the best way to watch other regions, and there's like a lot of good comps that show up in like pretty much any region could show up with a comp. Like I think Korea had something a few patches ago. I can't remember the exact comp, but Korea had something a few patches ago that was really popular, and then like later it came to NA. But it's watching Dan's stream because he watches the tournaments from like every region, and then you can listen to like an English commentator.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I paid chatter. Thank you, Ace.
W Blaze.
I didn't know where you're going with that. Okay, we do have some. It looks like BRB is playing AP.
Yeah, she's probably playing Scoreboard Lilia or something.
I watch almost every region. The one region I don't watch is OCE, but that's because it's like hard to find their bots.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does like do top streamers not stream it, or like I guess they probably don't have like a. Do they have a platform that streams their tournaments?
They don't have like a consistent broadcast.
Oh, okay. You would just have to watch like top streamers like Angora or Kade or something. Okay.
Wait, is Little Top also snipers? Oh wow.
No, Little Top, the boiling point player.
Yeah, Little Top is just running around on the guy's board.
Oh, I remember what the KR comp was now. That NA wasn't playing. It was Faded Syndra. We picked it up like a week into the patch.
Faded Syndra?
Yeah, pairing Ari. Like NA was still
playing. Dryad Syndra. Dryad.
Yeah, Dryad Syndra. NA was still playing like Aphelios 3 with Faded a lot, pairing Thresh and Yasuo.
Oh, and then, yeah, we were also playing a different Syndra variation. We were playing like Arcanist.
Or Arcanist.
Yeah. I mean, Korea has their moments for sure.
Yeah, there was a time where we played like 5 Faded, 4 Arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they only started playing it like a week into that patch.
Yeah. Korea always has these moments where like once every other set, they have like the Giga read, and it takes over the meta. This stage is an example one. I think of Hex Tech from set 6, and That was the Korean build that everyone played. It was like Rage Blade, Shift, Sivir, or something like that.
Look at Michael's itemization. Really interesting. Stacking the Riven. He made a Sterix, but he's also holding the Sennas.
Oh, yeah, Riven. Oh, we both.
He just made the sword, I think. I think he was like last pick and he wants to take something to kill the sword. And then I guess it makes sense that he holds Riven on the roll down to see it can Sterix, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you think about like oh there it goes. But what do you think about choosing to Fury his Riven instead of his Senna? Because I would have assumed DB Riven is better than Fury, but
was he 2-item Riven? Yeah, I think it.
yeah, it was like Steril W, and then he chose to Fury it. I just
Yeah, it seems like it should be Riven then.
Like it's more than fine. I'm not saying like. I'm trying to say like there's not much to do to it. The lead pumping up.
Bosso feels your mic is like roboing a lot.
I guess. I mean,
Wait, hold on.
I guess yeah, you're right. If you're playing,
If
like,
you're
right?
second monitoring other things, yeah, free up some.
Okay, so
bandwidth,
just to recap, so it's one faded, 3 canes, 2 ashes, Lux reroll.
1 Lux.
Yeah. And
Is
then
it always
From other regions, it's like a lot of times it's not that
No,
relevant
very
for
much.
competitors
Isn't this
because you'll see it
This is
before
Equal-
the
no, the
other
tournament,
Equal
like
Flex
someone
was
will
the
bust it
blue
out in
buff
scrims or
from
whatever.
right.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
if you want to get an edge on like
Well, I
ladder
guess
for
it's
like a
still
week,
Equal
it could
Flex, because both of them can be like.
Oh yeah,
pay off. It's a lot of work to find it also.
it is a lot of work.
I don't think it's worth it, honestly, for how much work it is, but
maybe
It
right
could pay off.
now, but the stakes
Fury
are
Fury and
higher.
Equation.
Well,
Wait.
That's
one
two.
thing that I don't think people
Two AP Flex,
are
2 Ash,
talking about with
3 Reaper,
PwC
and
is
1
that it's
Lux.
going to be played the week after Blitz.
You're the one
And
who
you have to
covered them,
travel
man.
there. So there's going to be like a
Yeah, but I was
pretty big
telling you.
information war.
Yeah, that's all I was
Guys doing a lot. Guys doing a lot
because,
here.
every team and top player that's
Let the
living
back
there will probably want
He's
to
thinking up ideas for,
Oh, definitely.
for
I think like at the start of the set,
he's the ideas guy. He doesn't know about
if someone like kind of discovers a comp, they can definitely run away with the competition.
Yeah, that is one
True.
thing I think will
Oh,
give FNC
yeah.
a huge edge, just because I think Bishop is like
No,
Okay, okay.
one of the
no,
best players at finding
We have a break
comps
after
that he
this
thinks
game.
are
We have a break
good,
after this
like on
game.
PvE or like before set launch.
Wait, what?
So I think
What am I
they,
spoiling?
if they
A
hide
PowerPoint
their tech well
presentation
enough,
like
they
this?
will have a pretty
Yeah,
good
about
advantage.
what?
FNC.
That's really
I got
good
here
though
late.
too.
Is
I
that like
actually think
announced?
Sienna's better than NA by a lot at this.
Is it kinda
Yeah,
announced
yeah,
it's
yeah.
being-
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Falcons,
See, this
and,
is what happens when you're late to the
LGD
fucking
or whatever.
thing,
Like,
man.
they're-
I just
they're
don't know,
gonna
and
have
you.
that.
Okay,
It's
you
not
know,
being
we're gonna
short
find
though
out
because I actually think that's what like makes NA. I think it like works against them more often than it works for them because
And
Taro
then you
like
waited
likes
the
to
wrong
say
guy. That's
China
not even
players they
about
play with their heart instead of the stats.
Crazy.
So like they're good at discovery
They
checks,
play
but
with
then
their heart.
I could have forgave you, but it's
then
gone.
Okay, Commander Irwin.
Kai would taught me as well. That's crazy,
So
no?
funny. That's actually just so.
but
That
yeah,
is really
Sergio
odd.
Setsuko
You guys
is
see
also
this
really
spot
good. At the start of
for
set
my
10,
change?
he was
Yeah, okay.
like
he pivoted
before
to,
Vegas opened,
which is
Setsuko was like
completely fine. By the way,
super
based on his
dominant.
eye check,
Was
it's
basically
fine,
like figuring out the set on his
Like,
own.
Ionic Spark is good in Ghostly.
Yeah.
I think that was like a very Setsuko favored patch, for at least for ladder, because it was a fast 9 dominant patch, right? Setsuko's
I do agree with
definitely
you. I
like
think Bishop is better overall at that.
Is it 0 gold
Yeah,
not like?
also, I don't
Yeah,
know if
you know,
Setsuko
I
takes
feel like that's
TV,
like
and we have
Zero
this
gold.
one,
that's
which
not
sucked.
I think he
Yeah.
will with AWC practice.
He will,
I mean,
yeah.
a lot of
Will
people
make
say
them-
that, but then they don't.
We are playing
Yeah,
for
maybe.
for Ash 2 level 6.
Ash
If
2
you don't go
level
in,
6.
I will.
That's my
I
guy.
will
I think
see-
you
I'm
realized he
curious
was
to
like
see,
a
like,
contestant for Kane, and then
how
went for the pivot, and
sweaty
just didn't
the
work out,
because like
right?
with information sharing nowadays, it's like
It's
people
like
are so
direct
open, but like once set 12
More
launches,
flexible-
I have a
weakness
feeling
and
it's just
flexibility
gonna
will
be
give you the
so
perfect
Yeah,
like
you just
for
put it down.
EWC. I mean,
exclusive
I mean,
and
he
politi-
pivoted
like,
because,
political
like-
and stuff
okay,
like
so I
that.
mean,
I mean, he shouldn't
Disso
have
and I are
picked- he shouldn't have
definitely
forced
oh
the
wow,
pivot. He
there's
should never
purple
force
colors
the
in the
pivot,
outside here.
right?
It doesn't do anything, but Disso and
I
I
think
are
that's
definitely
the
having
biggest
conversations
mistake.
about
I just
like
love how his evolved
Disso's
got
like, yeah, I don't know if I can contribute much to
So
yeah.
what?
If you
Surely
can,
you-
I
because
have
I
one
can just
mistake.
look so
We have
because I have to hide it for
and we're full lost streak.
high tech
Yeah.
for
You
myself
take
for
it out for the next
EWC. I'm
fight,
like, oh
surely?
man. So yeah,
That
that's
makes
definitely
sense.
something we have to figure out.
Let's see. He's fighting. Okay, they're fighting Setsuko.
That's a conversation I
Previous
have to
level,
have with
they
like
are
everyone in my
fighting
study
crit.
group because I don't like hide any tech anymore.
Wait, why?
You already,
How much?
you already
I
have
just
Ash.
agree.
You even
You don't hide any tech
Another thing
anymore?
that's gonna be in.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cut.
No.
He's 50 gold. He doesn't need,
Alright, so
he
what's
doesn't
the
need to
tech
roll that much gold to like. What he needs to hit is like.
I mean, anything I know is you can find either on my site or I've said it here or whatever.
I know there's
yeah.
one Lux Pro. Like, he just
TFT
needs
coaching
2-star
down.
pot, right?
Two-star pot?
It's
Ooh,
more
a
important.
pot.
Everyone calls it pot. though,
Nah,
right?
don't worry. I got you guys.
What is pot?
I got
Sandra?
you. Guys. We'll figure
No,
something out.
the Amumu.
So like, would you pay 5 gold for like 10 HP
What?
there?
Yeah, I think
I don't
one
know.
reason
No,
Mexico will be motivated to like try for EWC is a playing
I
4
think
vs
I
4
would
is
give
just so
PhD
fun.
here.
So
I
they're
think
just
already have
playing
it.
4 vs 4 scrims.
But-
Like,
For a
I
short
could see-
time at Cox, buy
I don't
one
know, I could
unlimited
see
mobile line and get a second
Wait,
line
who calls it
free
pot?
for
Wait,
life when you sign up for
everyone
Cox
calls it
Internet.
pot? Like,
It's so good, some might have a hard time believing
That's
it.
what I thought!
Like
the
saying
emo,
you were a
like
spy,
pot.
or that you come from royalty. But this time it's true. Buy one Cox unlimited mobile line and get a second line free for life. Visit cox.com/free for life. Cox must be internet paper
You
spelling and
Canadians
CCP
and your
requirement. Customers
Yeah,
only
that's
required
what
purchase at
doesn't
least
do
two
with my
lines.
rate.
No
Limited lines,
way,
taxes,
like-
fees, and add-ons extra. Additional restrictions apply.
The whole point is that Lissandra
Yeah.
captures you in.
If there's
her
no like
default and
competitive,
free
if there was a
pot.
competitive
That's
aspect
a
to
moo-moo,
PvE would be very fun. So it's
No,
like,
do you not know
since
the
they have
emotes?
something to play for, I think
I'm looking at it right now.
they could just play it
No,
almost
this is-
as
okay,
like,
but that's not
similar
the
to
point.
League
The
of Ladder.
point is you spam
I
pot
would
when
try to
Lissandra
organize it like
asks you
less
because you can
set, but
pot and
it's
pot.
just too hard to organize
Yeah.
TFT players.
Yeah, I think it was Kai, right?
Wait, there's no
Yeah,
way.
dude.
Yeah,
Really?
Kai tried to do like
I
a
thought it was a
community
real
project.
time.
Like he actually
It's like
had
Canadian,
a Discord bot
It's actually
monitoring
a Canada
people's
thing.
like
It's a Canada
PB
thing.
breaks.
Yeah.
We don't have, we don't
This is such a good
emo.
emote.
I don't know how that went though. Actually,
Pot?
Okay, can Fritz stop playing?
I mean, the other problem with making competitive PvE is
Hitting
that
next turn.
there will
Yeah,
definitely just be things that are way
Wait,
too
does he
strong.
have-
And
is
if
that
you
four
actually
carrots
have
on
like a
deck, or does he have
competitive
7 carrots?
circuit or like some sort
I
of
believe it is.
yeah.
It's a good
like competitive monitoring, people will just basically
It
go up and
is
it'll
for-
just be like war. And people are just everyone's just spamming like the very
Someone
broken
wrote
S
that
tier
all.
comps,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
whichever
okay.
whichever they are, which are not necessarily
You
going
know
to
what
be
is crazy? Is like
particularly well balanced with the rest of like
we'll see you at the LAN, right?
with the rest of
I
the
went to LAN.
comps.
I didn't see him
Yeah.
once. It was like only like 20 people there.
Okay, this is kind of off topic, but it just came to my
How's that
head.
impossible?
What are you
Yeah.
guys'
I don't know,
thoughts on
man.
like if NA did some sort of like
Actively,
super server?
we might be actively
Like something
avoiding it
similar to
at that
super
point.
server.
Yeah.
I think that would be great personally, but
Yeah,
yeah.
at this point, it
I
hurts.
like the
Oh
idea.
my
I
God.
think
Oh, okay, so Setsuko
hard
actually
for me to
has
find
changed
anybody
it.
that thinks it's a bad idea in this
Yeah.
call and in
Okay,
this
you keep
channel.
rolling though. You
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I think
I
we're all
basically-
engaged watching
he's got, like,
Tactics Cup number 3.
Exactly.
Like, this is the
Exactly.
last couple
Reaper,
of days.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
this
sure,
is like
sure.
hyper engaged people.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think we
Super
could Super Server
Server
as a
for
tournament,
sure.
but with
Once you
bigger
get
sample
Silas,
size.
then,
Yeah,
right? So,
yeah.
I think it'd be really
It's also, is it
interesting.
Reaper Silas if you
I
find it?
also think that it'd be cool if it was hosted
Not
by a
anymore.
different
You
server,
slammed it
like
on
a
the field,
different
but it would have been
region.
if you found it
So it
earlier.
feels like
Mm.
you know, kind of like
Yeah.
because
It's
you
Canadian,
would want
so
it for like the Americas,
Look at him spin.
Wait.
but you would because
Yeah.
part of what makes Super
Is there-
Server interesting for
is
China
there
as well as
like
other
a-
people
Yeah,
from other
here,
people.
Nautilus Kha'Zix?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think like what sounds very interesting is like sometimes like ladder.
Okay.
I know people play like snapshots for
Yeah, yeah.
ladder and stuff like that, or like you just play like
For
because you
some
want
reason,
to
I
be
thought
like
the
high on
Nautilus
ladder,
actually
but
filled
like
the board. So I was
playing
like, I
ladder
was
when
thinking about
every
like,
single person is almost
Ivy
playing like
League,
it's a
but-
tournament
okay.
just sounds like
I love
one like so fun and two
That's
like
so
bad.
a very good way to like improve
There's actually a
a
lot
region
more,
as a
like,
whole.
Ooh,
Like
Silas.
everyone is turbo tryharding, like studying for
Yeah.
just like that one
Yeah, it's so
time period.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of what Box
Silas
Bootcamp
did
does.
not do as
That's
well.
kind of
One
what
of the
Snapshot is
this
trying
part
to
is so
replicate,
close.
but not
Yeah.
really, because it ends up devolving to setting contests halfway through.
Yeah, I think Box Bootcamp is like a little mini super server, but
Well, the thing with the Super Server is like you're playing against other competitors, whereas in like boot camp, like by the end,
like scoreboard
like
scrapper, like it could
6 out of
actually
8
win
people
out,
in your
but,
lobby
like,
are not, you know, they're not playing for the competition.
yeah,
And the
I
exactly.
might get like
Even worse,
Setsuko in my lobby, but then
you
the
have
other
to,
6
like,
players.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we're far.
Oh, it'd be
There's
temporary.
also-
guys. The way Super Server works is like
Who
it's
has
like one
really
week
strong
and
boards
opens for
like Stage
4 or
though?
5
Like,
hours a day
So
or something like
So
that.
Bio guy has a really weak
Oh.
board, right?
Probably
Yeah,
not 4 or 5
I
hours.
think it could be, that'd be so fun. I don't know
Because we
who
have no
like,
frontline items and we have
who
more.
like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the idea has been pitched too, but like
I think the South America
Oh,
team
wait,
players are like pretty underrated because
Wait,
they're
do
kind of.
anything?
I think a lot of NA players judge them by their ladder performance.
do
But
have an
like
open
when
tier.
they're in the
Yeah,
mood
it
to
could have
sweat,
been.
Oh,
they
if you wanted
sweat
it,
for
but
their
yeah,
own
somebody took it.
snapshots, and then they like fuck around on our ladder, matter, and they still do like really well.
Yeah, yeah. I think people judge a lot on ladder, which I mean it makes sense, but
Yeah,
it's like such a high sample size, but you can only take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, Mythic Salas would have gone so hard.
Because some people just do not try.
I think he's the best Mythic user, right? And then it's Annie.
That is true, and it's kind of ironic because there's some people who don't try, but they put such an emphasis on like ladder. So like Soju's not trying on ladder, but when he's evaluating people, he's like constantly uses ladder to evaluate. So it's like there's a little bit of irony in that.
Okay,
Wait. Oh no.
Oh wow, did we lose this fight?
How do you?
So close.
How do you fit like
Holy-
cells? Aren't you supposed to play like
I think it's also like
you have one now, but
it's interesting that people like you have to. It's not one thing to like be high ranked in like your region that you play at. Like if you wanted to sweat on like BR for example, but you have to be like high rated in NA to like
Right.
to like gain the respect.
I wonder my Cinder games suck.
Oh.
Well, to be fair,
I'm saying yeah, and I agree.
we're
I
not
spent you
really
like
playing.
It's okay, you know.
Are we?
It's exacerbated by the fact that you have Rek'Sai too.
Oh, he doesn't have a cane yet, right? If he's Elite 2 and doesn't have a cane, I think he might just be play duelist.
Lux is just such a smurf.
Yeah, I think it makes
And
sense.
just try and get
Angle his rolldown. So
I'm
his
at
duelist was
Castic.
Fleep Hair, Irelia, no
Wait, did
canes.
little top name used to be Little Grief?
This spot looks terrible.
Something different.
Oh,
Dude.
10 free rolls.
I mean I think he's just dead.
This board is so.
Yeah,
This
he is
isn't a
very dead.
visual bug, right? Like he does actually stall
Jen,
goals
very
left.
nice.
Wait.
He might.
Is there
Yeah, he should. He got 10 free rerolls.
I'm surprised we didn't like conserve because it's not just.
I mean this is what
right? So,
Basso predicted, right?
after
It's
hitting
like
Janna too, I wouldn't.
he's playing like a good line with a good forge item, but you have no
Wait,
units,
wait,
no
wait,
opener
wait,
for it.
wait,
So it's
wait,
like if
isn't
you
it
don't hit on
instant
4-2, which he did not,
Yeah, but it's so much better.
Yeah.
I think I really like highlights the importance of like having the opener for the comp. I've seen it play like Senna with Collector, like plus like Hurricane or something.
Yeah. If he takes that line, like his max placement, considering
Wait,
like
wait,
normal
hold on, wait,
variants, is like
Wait, so does it carry
like
over?
like
Wait, I don't get it.
I don't think he can
I
play
think it
4
does, right?
6
As
if he
long
like
as
rolled on
it-
2
it- it-
with collector.
As long as the rerolls don't say
But,
this turn, it carries over.
It's not for sure. I
100%. This is not a
The
debate.
sniper bomb sucks.
Wait, I played Darius
I
like
like
stage
right
3
before
level
Summer,
6
and I rolled it,
bomb
but I
bombs.
didn't think it'd carry over.
Like Cutlass
but it
Cane or
does,
just
so-
Reapers in general.
Well, I went
Because
first,
when you're
point
low
is-
HP,
the
you
point
can't win
is,
out. Like
it
if your
carries
cane goes to
over,
the
so
wrong
we
side,
should've
and then you just lose
conserved
the
our
Syndra.
We should have considered
This is just one turn.
Reapers do not
right?
win out
And then
unless.
we can roll on 7
I would say
diffuse
the only time
because
I've ever
it's
seen
25,
Reapers win out is if you had little buddies.
So bad.
Like
Little
from
buddies.
HP.
I feel like I've seen Reapers win out a lot in the tournament.
Oh really?
Like no,
What are the
no little
conditions?
buddies, yeah.
Wait, his spot.
I mean,
like,
I'm not little buddies, but I've just seen like just 2 good augments,
I feel
or like
every time we
3
watch
good
the
augments.
Senna
I mean,
board,
but
they have
Boom
the-
would
they're
be
like
one of
Senna 2, and they're
Boom
still,
Reapers
like,
that win out a
Yeah.
lot. Like
then they, like,
Unified
The name of this
Keeper
board is its strength,
into
right?
the
So you
night.
should be
I feel like
winning the game.
most
The
of the
whole
time,
point
like
is that it falls off really hard, like,
two good Reaper augments has a pretty high chance to
if
win
you
out.
cap out, like,
Mhm.
with chance to allow it
So
to
Setsuko's
be
spot
Senna,
looks
it will be
insane.
Oh,
Like
Dude,
even
imagine
if
if low top gets
this isn't
recon
even
buff.
good because we're hit so off tempo that like it's
Oh,
gonna be
it's
forever
5-3
until
augment,
we
you're
get,
right.
like, 6 goes free and,
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 5-3 augment
oh,
classic.
Los Angeles said
Oh, snipers want to
That's a
fight.
Moo 3.
Trade recon buff. I actually want to see it.
I want to see it too. I'm
Yeah, he's a
down.
Moo 3.
Wait,
Little
can
top
you,
for the- little
can
top
you
for the
get it
first.
though?
with the
Can you
TG
get
as
it?
well.
You can.
You can, you can.
You can.
No, sorry, let me
Oh,
cover.
this spot's looking
Can
so
you
good,
get a
man.
3-star 4 cost if there's not
We
enough
have a
copies?
5-3 augment coming, by the way.
I think you can.
Who did Froden
Okay.
champion?
Like,
So
let's
you
say
can't get
there's like
over though.
6
Oh,
4
you
costs
can't get
of
gold
every.
silver?
I still don't
Alright.
really know unless you asked him.
Nah, I'm down for someone to reinforcement scam of 3-star 4. I wonder if anyone
God.
for
I
it.
don't think he knows.
Wait, Fritz want to fight? Come on.
I think the only
Oh,
who could be
man.
playing for Dissuasion, I think, well,
Also,
actually,
you kind of feel
contested
bad
by
about
Fury,
having giants there
but
on luck.
Yo,
I think
you got
everyone
the
else
jump,
is
you
just
got the
playing
jump.
contested Reapers, contested snipers.
Oh,
Feel bad around having
okay,
fucking
little top.
sound.
Lux is.
Oh no!
I mean, maybe she's stunned.
He
And
changed
the,
aggro 'cause he
the
got
Lee
stunned.
Sin classic.
Oh man.
He changed aggro because he got stunned.
No, that's not. Lee Sin just changes
No,
aggro.
it's not
Oh,
buffing.
You don't
he
need to get.
Buffing.
It
just
actually
changed
just changes
that.
aggro straight up. Like it's not edge, it's not getting stunned. Lee Sin, if you play duelist,
When is
like
the
it
next
just
patch?
switches aggro after it casts.
Oh.
I'm not sure
What?
why it's been this, but it's been like this.
Oh, it's in 2 days.
But it's
For I
like,
think
not-
just
not
patch, because I don't
like-
remember the last
it's
patch, but I was trying to play
Oh.
duelist
fine.
champ and Lee Sin switches
Yeah,
aggro.
the meta is fine.
gold
Yeah.
tier.
The notable things is just that they're trying to even the power levels between.
I had
E and
no
AP
idea
right now, so
that
guys like
he
just
just randomly
normal
does.
XP
I guess I'm not paying
and
that close attention
snipers
to
with
it.
nerfs that happened last patch getting reverted. That's basically all you need to know.
Yes,
Sounds
very,
good.
very
Jordan, are you
specific.
even using your eyes when you play
Okay.
TFT?
Barely,
Maybe I
man,
could- no, I'm
barely.
gonna say, hasn't this set been quite well balanced?
This is Weijin's point of view. Weijin looking to come
Oh,
back strong with a 1-1.
I watched the game. I don't have a take.
Pressure wants to push us, but the other options are pretty weak. But I'm still
I
pretty
have
surprised
a
at this
really
option.
complex take on that, so I'm
Oh
gonna wait
really?
until everyone
Isn't
else
Capricious set kind of good?
Wait, can you ask the
Raptor
question
said-
again? I feel like there was a second part.
I mean,
to
he's
your
level
sentence
8,
that I didn't
no
hear.
gold.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I just said
I
hasn't
don't
this
think set
set
1
been
with
quite well
anything is
balanced?
doing
no,
like that
I
much.
think it hasn't.
I guess he probably moves it on press 3 hits, I would assume.
Only like
That's true.
Yeah.
3 or 4 main lines were viable.
That's probably, that
I mean,
makes
set
sense.
2 is
Okay.
really good, but
That makes
I
sense.
would assume he's willing to sell to move it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Also, he
Or
looks
just,
really
like, spark
strong
on your-
regardless.
spark on your-
We
Like,
haven't had
yeah.
a patch with
Michael's dead.
90% of the carries were viable.
Also, I don't
I mean,
know why,
this
but
is gonna be pretty low cap.
Okay, but I
I'm
think
kind of a
that'd be
set
incredibly
believer,
rare.
even a set 1 believer.
Okay,
Like with a TG.
It's not, though.
Like as long as you're not like relying on him, I feel like he actually can do like
Oh wait,
3K,
Snipers are
4K.
broken.
The issue with like
Snipers
this
are
set,
broken,
in my
yeah.
opinion, has been more that like we reached very
He
He
Where
won
reserve my
2
bad
fights. He
friend?
won 2
I'll take
fights.
that.
super early
Man, you
on,
flip
and
that
then
outside.
never reached full parity. So what ended up happening was for
All it
the
takes
last,
is
like,
Ash
4
2
to
on
5
stage,
patches,
3
we
to
did some
top
really
4.
small patches that tweaked
On
things
level
here and
6.
there to make
Degree,
it
you're
feel
an
like,
Ash
you know,
hater
things-
as well.
The meta kind of changes, but not really.
Yeah, I
Not
had like
enough to
the
make it
most
feel like it's
insane
just
Ash
enough,
bot
but
similar
also not
to
enough to where
Slooper,
it's stable
and then I
feels
went like
a
Sup,
truly
like where I just naturaled everything and then just completely bled out. We did not win a single fight despite having the entire board, so I just pledged to not play Ash after that.
But like I even
Mm.
like this patch we're watching like an
I mean,
Ash
I think
board
he's
win, even though
kind
Ash,
of
like,
getting bailed
I
out
don't
by the
think-
lobbies,
I
like
think
relatively
every 4-cost
low
carry this
power.
patch is viable. There's reroll
Everyone's sort
Ash.
of playing into
A
these
lot of
contested
the
lines,
cost
like
levels like
Fury
Hogwarts
looks
still viable at
pretty
one cost,
strong.
not
Is she
that
level
much
9?
yeah,
She's 9 with 3
Fury,
reroll.
Fury does not look like he's part of the low cap flop.
Yeah,
Like,
Fury
this is
looks like
unimportant.
she's playing for the
this
win
happens,
out.
like,
She
every
lost
set
a
where,
little
like, we
top?
reached like a good
Yeah,
balance
one life is
patch
really
with the game
scary.
set, and the whole problem
Yeah.
was that
Scoreboard Scrapper,
It's-
Martyr,
it's-
and she teaming up.
I mean, if she can
Yeah,
get
but like
into
if you
top
like
4
I
and get
think
this
there was
HP
the patch
buff,
for like 3-cost reroll.
It'll probably be after this fight.
Yeah.
And then the patch after that,
She,
they like killed 3-cost reroll.
she's
and then
looking pretty
4-cost
Assuming Ash
was
is.
just like king. But
Yeah,
it's
assuming Ash
set.
doesn't clear
but
up.
4-cost
Wait a
was
second.
quite balanced.
I do think,
Assuming Ash doesn't
Is
clear
our Snipers
that you
broken?
could play. And then like since
Is
then,
Snipers
they've
broken?
brought back
Unfortunately, I
3-cost
think
reroll
this
a
might be
little
a
bit. They've,
humongous
like,
capricious rolling trench coat
like
dip.
4-cost
Yeah,
assisted reroll,
she's
Unfortunately
dead.
for Fury.
Oh my
I do think
god.
also on One Life I would have moved the CS card decorative way. I think it's better than on Azir.
yes, the balance.
Yeah, the
I don't know if it makes
the
a fight
trench
dip,
coat
but-
split into 3 sets and then give you different items.
Amounts of time
Yeah.
between each of these events happening.
The
but that's not
Capricious
what
is also
actually
pretty good.
happened. Like, 3-costs were broken on like the first and second patch. They got immediately
You know what?
nerfed,
I
and they
think,
have been
Taz is
bad
right.
every
I might be a
single
set
patch
1
since
believer.
till literally this patch.
See?
I mean, but like, okay, so you're talking about like, oh,
Set one with
you know, it's
Capricious.
finally balanced, and
Yeah.
this is like second to last patch.
Okay,
whatever.
but this set
this
is
patch
not doing
basically
anything.
exists
Okay,
for another.
I don't know,
This
man.
one's Fowler's
He's
set,
definitely
like,
doing
like,
something.
the order of
40.3.
this
This set,
is
though.
quite good balance. And I
Yeah,
would say like
this,
it's just
that's
patch
not the
prior
same.
to this.
Yeah.
Prowlers
Okay,
versus
you
Fishbone.
never know,
Also, the
like,
metric
maybe
by
maybe
which
the
we're
Prowler's
judging
Claw
this
set,
also
like,
has to
I think there
show-
I'm
might be
down
a
for this
It's,
Prowler's Claw set to do something
yeah.
crazy. I'm down for to do something
Considering
crazy.
that this is a set
Oh,
that
where'd he
lasts
go? Where'd he go?
for
Where'd he
4
go?
months as opposed to jumping to-
He TP'd, but then the other side died to him. The other side died to him.
All backwards.
Prowler's Claw into a settled.
exacerbates by a lot, and reaching back this amount of parity this late in the
man,
set,
that was pretty
nobody's
hype,
gonna
that was
be
pretty
playing
hype.
I mean, I'll say that was a Prowler's Claw
That's
too.
how it's gonna be from now on. That's how it's gonna be.
It's literally
It's
done
not
for
gonna
everyone
change.
who's like unless you're in regionals, like 95% of the
Oh, how
competitive players
come
aren't even
Wade
playing
and Set
regionals,
keeps
so
rolling very
it's not as bad
suspicious
as before.
items? I guess DD isn't bad.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I feel like
Don't worry, they're buffing
Sloopers,
RSD.
Sloopers Capricious have been looking pretty good.
So
Yeah.
what's gonna be like?
Wager
TFT
probably doesn't know the
from now on,
Capricious
It's like you play
tailoring
for 2
tag.
months,
Until you bench it,
Yeah.
bench the set, put it back in.
Oh man,
That's
dude.
I don't know, Raptor. I
Remember
think
when you
that's a
could
very
like bounce
limited
these gloves?
view of
That would be
TFT
probably
from,
I
so
mean, that's
crazy
a
with
fact,
the
though,
new
like,
Capricious
look,
with
look,
all the
look,
artifacts.
look, show me,
I know,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like the
that'd be
people
insane.
you're.
Like
If you could
juggle.
just, I mean,
that's why they took it out, right?
I know. That's what I'm
Well, the TikTok is
saying.
also
I
golden.
know,
but,
I just think
you used to be able to play on
the
units
people
and
that
sell
need
them,
to call,
so you got it.
What did they take it?
And
Sorry, I
my-
missed it.
I think
These guys are now the
chest
same
is
items
very,
every single.
very,
Oh.
very good for 99
Oh, yeah.
And
this
That's
is
why
Wiz.
it's not gonna change.
Well, Call Crusher, I guess, is not
I
bad.
think the change is good.
That's definitely not bad.
Wait, isn't this fine?
Oh,
But,
for
like,
I was
if
saying
you
like
want to
this
play
curse
TFT,
blade is
you
not
queue up
Call
for
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, I
No,
think you
not
get one
really,
item
because
that's
I-
way above
it's
average.
insane
I'm pretty sure
because
getting
I-
one Hull Crusher is like,
And then
yeah.
all the Orn items give stats.
That's it, yeah, down.
I'm pretty sure getting the one Hull Crusher is already like pretty high roll
Yeah, it's above average.
compared to like your average roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's actually
yeah,
correct.
but I did like queue up some games yesterday just to
Oh,
play.
looks like
and my queue time for, like, 8
Setsuko.
minutes.
This is
What?
big.
Which is maybe
Like Hull
You-
for
you-
2
you-
gas.
you-
Look at that, never mind, I'm wrong. And the curse blade attack speed buff?
I think Lil Top is playing for the win here.
90 minutes.
I don't know, maybe the sniper board with
Yeah, I mean,
positioning
it's
to
all
beat.
top persuasion, right?
Oh, do you think
Yeah, you cannot.
I mean,
queue on
Super
Ashi
beat
high elo,
Wei-Jin
you-
and,
You literally cannot.
like,
I-
has
if I
Super
queue, I will
lost?
get
No, Super
minimum
lost to
20,
Wei-Jin.
30 minutes. That's
Oh,
why
Wei-Jin
I
lost to
have
Wei-Jin.
off the floor.
Last
And
round.
even then, after
Okay,
that,
so
I'll have a
Wei-Jin
full
doesn't
master
pop
ball.
TG like you
Well, he
said.
lost to
Wait,
Wei-Jin 2 rounds ago as well.
Subs, you said 8 minute queues.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't, but
Okay,
I guess
maybe it's
he's
because I
thinking he's playing for
decayed
set
to
2 and
zero
But the
LP when I
thing
was
is,
in Challenger, and,
like, you have to
that
consider the
fucked
Orn
somehow.
item, right, as well.
But
So it's
yeah,
like,
I had like
he probably
8
just
minute
thinks like he
queues
can print
per game.
his Thresh and Orn item, which like 2 items on Thresh 3 might be better than just Capricious.
I've not
With, like,
heard
rolling random
8
items.
minute queues in NA
Yeah.
unless it
He's
was
gonna
like
survive 2
Well, I
rounds
mean,
anyway
one
to
is,
get
different
Slicker,
sets
so.
go.
One is Spark, right?
Like top,
So like,
you know,
20
not,
minutes
not to be like you're
Yeah,
not
like,
like that.
it's keeping your
I
spark
guess
alive pretty
Spark
good.
really.
Oh, Ashky can't
Well,
combat
I mean,
with
you would just
block.
have your Spark on your Orn, right?
Yeah,
Which is probably like
Dude.
I would assume Orn 2 is tankier than Thresh 3, or around the same tankiness.
Oh my god, that actually flipping with one
Oh
HP.
my god, this
Dude, I
Ash.
also
Yeah.
think,
Wait,
I think
I knew snipers were broken. Oh shit!
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I knew snipers were
I
broken.
think Martyr,
Wait, healing or by 3?
I think Martyr is like the best support item you could hit. Maybe, okay, maybe Moonstone's better, but like, I think Martyr from Dummy actually
I
might
don't
be
think
the
it's
best support
complete
item you can hit for
necessarily. I just think it's
snipers.
just like
I agree.
I think
opening
that's
up
one
the
thing to
discussion.
consider.
I haven't
why
said
his
much
board
because
is
or
performing so
anything at all.
well.
Actually, I was just eating crackers because like I haven't
God.
played in the
Yeah,
past
we're all
month. So I
Ash
actually don't have a
haters.
date.
Stinks.
Like I actually
I'm
wish I
not
could
an Ash
do
hater. I would
something.
Ash
Martyr.
believer.
Was that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's
Crackers?
just Martyr diff. He high rolled.
Yeah.
He got Martyr,
Oh, fuck
and
you.
he got
Okay.
long shot.
Like it's good, it's good. This
And he got Ash 2 on 3-3.
I
Yeah,
swear
hold
to
on,
God.
let me
Okay,
say
hold
I'm
on,
not
real
an
quick.
Ash
Pause.
believer, I'm
This
an
guy, I
Ash
swear to fucking
believer
God,
from high roll
if
spots.
there's ever
Holy
a reason I
sick.
am not
Hold
gonna
on,
be
hold on.
invited
This-
back to
this-
country,
this is a high roll
because
spot.
This guy
Yeah.
has
Timing,
said
what
some
is this
shit
not- there's no
that
ult
just
in his own
leads into
team.
some like cancelable offense.
It's
Like,
not
dude,
all fizzled.
relax, please.
I mean, Wade is all fizzled still.
Oh man, he's
That is
dead.
unbelievable.
Although this Thresh
He's
is
such a
looking
sweet
kind
guy,
of
you can't
nasty
hate
with
him
this
for it, you know?
Ramble
he
hard
rounds it
steel.
in such like
Yeah.
a nice persona, you know. He's
Yeah.
not like
I think
Penny
it's better to not move
defensive,
items because
is
you
it?
just like of the Orn printing.
No, he-
Well,
he's
no
fine.
Orn printing. I
He's
think
not like a Penny.
you're supposed to move it.
It just depends when you hit it, because like when we're saying he's level 8, 0 gold, like he should definitely
I
move it,
would
but now
never,
he's level
come
9,
on.
and it's like
Oh,
a very
you
realistic chance of being
crazy
set
son
2.
of a bitch.
Because he's probably surviving to stage 7.
Hey, come on.
don't know,
No,
like,
high key though, I've
I
literally
feel
never
like 2
done that
items on
in
Thresh,
drama
like, because
farm
you're
before.
always printing with Orn
Ever.
2.
Like, even
So
when
it's
the
like,
world, baby,
would you rather print the item to a set 1 or?
Oh, you,
Well,
you
they
did
have
not
ads
have to
on
bait
Orn
that guy.
at
That
the
guy
time
just
either.
went crazy on Twitter every day.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, I'm saying I
No,
never
no, that's
posted it.
no,
Like,
no,
That's
that's
true. I
don't
guess you
know.
could pop the spark off onto Orn.
He's referring
yeah.
to a different drama also. He wasn't referring to the Twitter thing.
Yeah,
But like
Baby
now,
Milk
that's
is
like
Charles actually
pretty
changes
much
it a lot.
Milk and
Almost
baby and,
guaranteed,
like,
actually. I mean, he's probably not gonna have set 2 because Lil Top's gonna die here.
I think it's good. I think it's
A clip farmer with some integrity.
I'm not sure, but probably.
I didn't post on the Draven patch.
Little Top's playing. Little Top didn't hit a Morgana, or I assume he didn't hit a Morgana.
I think he
Which
went
is actually
out
kind
of
of,
before Dragon Lord, which
You
is
can make sure that it would not be on TFT clip.
you don't do this.
Oh, but you just dropped Zyra for Morgana.
okay. It would never happen.
If you
I
wanna
was about to
play
thank
Morgana.
you, but then I was like,
Oh, you're
what the fuck am I thanking you for? This isn't gonna
He's
happen.
only been level 4 since, or level 8 since 6-1.
I agree.
The other thing is, I think you really
Not
want
to
to
go
play
back to the well, but I
if you're
kind of want to.
playing
I have a
boiling point
different take
Trojan
on
Lux
the bounce.
because of the interval.
I think there's like something called like
looking
fake
very
It's basically
flex
one
and,
less
like, real
auto.
flex.
Holy
And, like,
Kendra
Oh my
died.
god, Lux
if you
missed
play
like
real
Syndra.
flex,
Did you see that?
the game's perfectly
What?
balanced.
Yeah.
I think it's
I mean,
never
Jenna
reached that
wins
point
it.
in this set
Close
or
fight.
any set of since then.
Like low
this loss again.
If let's say there's 10 comps
low
in this
key,
game,
maybe
right,
Wager
like
should have sacked the
Ash
insta.
and it doesn't matter if they're all perfectly
Not
balanced
really,
and you can
but
play
it's
every one of them,
definitely an idea.
equal amounts. That still wouldn't be
Could
perfectly
have
balanced.
super
to me
kill little
because,
top.
like, for instance,
Yeah, because
if I roll down for
think
this Ash comp,
from the fights he
like,
was
I
had
boost
against
a half
Super,
Ash
none of them
or
really
something,
looked very close
and
at
I
all.
hit a 2-star
It's
aura,
not risky.
and it's not correct.
Exactly a
Like, it doesn't make my
one
board
unit
smart
loss,
to play
otherwise he'd
over,
be dead.
you know,
So,
Senna,
yeah,
Caitlyn,
yeah.
and like the 4 of the Wardens. then how is this game balanced?
I don't
right?
think I don't think the idea actually makes that much sense, but
if he had more HP, I could see it.
yeah, like maybe 8 more HP or something to make it less.
These Jedi's are way worse.
You can play Ash with for Porcelain, you can play Ash with Mythic, you can play Ash with even Fate.
He sits in the back line.
You can play with Reaper as well. Yeah.
That was the
The problem is he printed his starts with Bramble, which is just like this. Okay, he printed Decal. His set ulted the
I
Lux.
think a lot of TFT pros
All right.
play high level and just so
Just an 8-0.
Weijin with an 8-8-1-1.
board is like
7-8-1-1.
the only amount of skill.
That's a 1 extra turn of pumping diff.
within the meta at this point.
It is the only true flex sport. That's why like it's my favorite
Okay.
comp. And like,
Got it.
yeah,
got
like
it.
I don't understand how.
All right.
it
Meanwhile,
doesn't
in
matter
the
if,
other
like,
lobby
like,
we
you
have Precedence.
You can play
Another
like
top 4 for
these 10
Precedent, by
comps,
the
like,
way.
four
Another
Reaper, 4 Bruiser. Like, if you
Socks,
cannot like, roll down
Cookies
with this Ash
OP,
comp and
and
like,
Altanofway.
see a Kane 2 be like, oh yes, like,
Always
this is a high roll
board.
lucky place on my board.
Pretty good.
And show
Apparently
some skill
Lichbane,
expression, and,
Kog'Maw,
like,
and the
this game
stats
is
now
like-
after the change is his best Ornn item
Oh, interesting.
over snipers.
Zooming into his
Yeah.
game.
it's super good
What
at
happened?
base
Are you
damage.
eating that hummus with noodles, guy?
Got it.
Me
Okay.
with crackers.
Good
You guys
to
want to stop
know.
talking about the same topic?
Going
Okay,
up.
I'm actually.
against-
That's a good.
Wait, what
that's
did
a very good
they
point.
did
Though,
they
and I'm
accomplish?
curious.
Like
They
I'm curious, like the
probably
reasoning
damage,
from
yes.
people who
Yeah,
like
they drove up
actually
the base
are
damage
good
of
at the
it,
game and
so
know,
because
like,
it was only good on
why
Kindred.
is it the case?
Yeah, because
Is it just the
Kindred
power
interaction was
of
overcoming.
the vertical of like
Yeah.
force
When-
invisibility?
It just helps you stabilize a lot in stage 3 when you're sitting on like Cog 2 and you don't have that Cog 3, you actually kill units versus a lot of times you can get
half a question.
pretty destroyed if you don't have full
I don't
items.
even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Can you check the
Okay,
portal?
okay.
Or-
My
or-
question is
Kane,
for
like,
No, this is the
What?
spectator
I
mode. Someone
don't
has
know
Lucky
Kai's streams
Paws.
first, I don't know if it's
Lucky
on
Paws
yours.
Number
into
3,
Sivir.
Protean Tech.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Sivir reroll.
My question
Oh.
is why
Wait,
is
who's
it
playing
the
it?
case
Cookies?
that like
That-
on
it's
the
not
Ash
locked up,
board
not playing, so it might be
for
Cookies
Warden
OP.
and
You
for
might be playing
Sniper, it's
Sivir
just the
reroll.
only thing you ever play,
Lucky
and
Paws.
like Mocha said, you didn't
beast.
orange 2 on your roll
Yeah.
down. You don't often see people in
A lot of
that
one-cost reroll in this
support.
lobby.
Is it just the strength of the 4 traits, the 4
You
Sniper,
for
4
sure
Warden,
don't.
Yep,
4
that's it. Literally, that's it.
4 Trick Shot as well? Like 4
Stock
Trick Shot,
is a
like I
top
feel like
2 to lock in
the
world like
Kaisa board,
this game.
like if you're rolling down for Kaisa board, you're always rolling down 4 Trick Shot. You're not trying to, I saw Soju once play like a Kaisa Lilia
so
board
Sasuke
once,
gets
and I was
second
like,
this game, he
yo,
locks
this
in
is
the
kinda
world
sick.
You're
And he's like,
second, you're
game.
second.
yeah,
Right.
he did
That's
okay in the solo
crazy.
queue game. But like, why is that?
Oh, it's 'cause
Like, is
Kimberly
it
went 5th.
because this is
okay.
actually the way that it has to be?
Second-
and these
second
score
on the
rates are
day.
broken?
Okay,
Is it
so
because people are just
a
bad
lot-
and
a
they
lot
want to roll
less
down
likely.
like a specific board, and so
Oh.
they, miss
Never
other
mind.
things?
So I was like, dude,
why
second
is
this
it
game.
way?
It looks like it's
Two
gonna
here,
happen.
wow.
I'm not a good player, but sorry, go ahead.
Unless Cookies OP's
I mean, isn't
Kaisa
it,
says,
at the end
dude,
of
look
the
at
day, doesn't
this.
this boil down to
Tattoo
board
of
strength?
Force,
So, like,
Kabuko?
Isn't it just you are getting
Oh
more board
my.
power because you are trying to? You just,
Oh
it's just
my
based on the pick.
God.
Is
What is this
it
call?
not?
Did the stream
Yeah,
lag?
so,
Like,
like,
watch
what you're
that
saying is
Kabuka
balance.
slap in slow motion. Or at least it did for
Yeah.
me.
Is like very apparent that Mort has talked about. Is that,
That's
like,
the new
a lot
production
of
they
the
have going on for
power budget
TFT.
of the comp
Yeah.
is
No,
like,
not
most
the budget.
importantly from
Cooking
items
OP,
towards
cooking
it,
OP.
right? Because they didn't want like.
Oh, he has
You
gifts
see
of
the
fallen as
critical
well.
moment of the
One,
fight in
which is
slow mo.
like,
Yeah,
I mean,
gifts of the
Decoy
fallen,
used
so
to
like
remove like 80%, like it used to block 80% of
the
damage,
Kabuko went crazy.
magic damage dealt, right? It was insane.
Fox going
numbers
for
from
double
90%
thumb
to
fire,
90,
which, I mean, there's
MR
nothing else
now
he
it's
can
been
take.
buffed all the way to 60 MR, right? And these are like they have in general.
Is
just
Capricious
tuned down
rolled,
item power
lock it,
by
and
a lot,
mittens?
right? And
I think I would
what
reforge
Mort
it with
wanted
double
to
reforger.
point out was what they also wanted to
Reforge
do was
Sunfire? I think
make
it's
sure
fine.
that you
Have one on each
felt
side.
the difference between a
Mhm.
1-star unit and a 2-star unit, right?
I mean, isn't it pretty
And
likely he could hit a better
the
item though
point in
into
which- because they wanted
reforges?
to be like, okay, well, I've hit
It just
a 2-star unit,
depends
I
Maybe
want
how
it to
good you
have
think
a big impact
Sunfire
on
is.
my board.
With
that
2
does is,
reforges,
again,
you're
if you
like
are
the
rolling
average
down
is like
on
top
stage
25%,
four, with the
right?
new
It's like
backside
1
changes,
reforge is
we've
top
also
50%,
felt
and then
the
2 is.
difference
Man, I'm getting
between
more
Yeah.
off the
the
gas.
Actually, is that right?
the 2 stars.
I don't know.
I don't
And
think that's right.
when you can't do that,
No,
there's
it's
only
not right,
one
sorry.
available point
It's
kill
like,
rate that
uh,
you can draw your power in your comp, right? And that
Yeah, I think it's a lot lower.
right? And so of course traits end up being a lot more important since.
But I
now
think I would
suddenly
still reforge.
your
I'm
items
pretty
are
sure
reliable
because
and
Sunfire
your
doesn't
two-star
gives
rolls
like
are
barely any
reliable. Where else
defensive
are you
stats,
gonna go
and
from? How else are you
it's not even like
right?
heal cut
If
is.
you get these
I mean
rolls,
heal
then you
cut's
can
useful against the
farm
Kabuko, I guess, but like your Alawi is usually going to be alive longer longer than your Shen, right? Your one item Shen.
It makes sense.
Sorry, I did. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he's
I'm
living.
not very good at retaining information when the
I don't know
information
if,
is presented very longly. I kind of
I don't
lose
know
track.
if losing to the ghost
Okay,
bodes
okay.
well for the real fight though.
Kai, you want the
Probably
boost?
not.
More better.
His
More
board
better.
is weak.
Harder
Yeah,
to
he's
hit
gonna
because
get
back
that. He also
side.
has Rex Science.
Item weaker. Hands
I think
straight
I
is
also
not
think
better
the
in
set
that.
all is about to do 8,000 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Especially if he puts it on
There
the
is like the
combo.
difference between like fitting like say 2 behemoth, 2 warden on your board
Cookies
versus
should like try to
fitting
get the
4 warden,
Udyr ultimate
right?
one, so
Yes,
it's not gonna be easy, but
Can I speak on that real quick?
I'm surprised
so-
Precedent's
so,
not
okay, so
reading Prince
having-
more on his set. I feel like
If
he's
you have a, let's say, because like
he's Prince
remember
Rex.
set 10,
I mean,
right?
I
Like,
think
your
Prince
final board was
Rex
never,
is
like,
very
4
good, but
bruiser
maybe
for like sentinels.
maybe
It was
less
usually,
good
like,
against
two
Bruiser.
sentinels
It's getting
or like
wrapped.
two. What was it?
yeah. I guess he was just
Two bruiser. It was like a mix of
hold
two,
on.
right?
Whoa,
Because
hold on.
This
The
sounds
gunplay
fun.
is
Sounds
like
good.
Kubuka's on the back line.
Correct? Because like it's better to
Force
play
not a
Alawi
stun
plus.
set.
This fight has to be like
What was the other bruiser unit? Like sets.
pretty much the
looks
best
really
card
good.
you can get for
Fresh,
cookies,
yeah.
right?
Then to play
Oh.
same trait. But
Okay, you did win though.
early game,
Like
like mid game,
Sivir 1v1's the set and the
it was
Kubuka.
Hey,
play
boy.
4 sentinels or like 4-1 trait. That's something Robinson
All right,
said.
we're going to
helping
stage
with
seven.
that should be like playing 4 of a trait. Because the benefit
21
there is
points.
while it's like not as strong as getting
I've
like
never
2
seen
individual
Cookies
traits,
before. His picture,
you
he looks
get
so
more budget
focused.
power, right? Like you get 4 units that
Yeah,
share
he's
traits,
logged
same
in on
trait
digging
at
that
a
photo.
4 level power,
Yeah,
and like they're all really cheap.
He's like at a
Once you get to like
No
a higher
defense.
and that's I
You
know,
know,
I'm
like,
probably losing you guys already, but
I don't know if it's different for
that's,
you guys,
that's what,
but
like,
like
the,
when
that's
I've
the identity
pictured
of the
like
4
TFT
trait
players
sheet.
No, I'm listening.
who
I
I don't
promise.
know
I'm just
like
pulling up somebody's
what
You
they
know what I'm
look
saying?
like.
Like the 4 warding should
I guess
be
I don't like picture
mid
them
game, and
as
then you
Asian,
should
but then
be
they're
able to, like,
all
pivot off, and
Asian.
that should be correct.
In
Right now
they're
it's
Asian.
not, right?
Yeah, NA players.
Yeah.
Like every time I see a
I
picture
am
of one
teasing
of
me.
them, they're Asian like 90% of the
Like
time.
90%,
Oh, that's
yeah.
surprising. Somehow.
Yeah.
Still.
Unless you have a emblem, the 4
Yeah,
of 1
and then
defensive trait should
Eli
never
comes
be
out.
like the strongest of anything, fundamentally.
They're like, man, where are you
makes
from?
sense,
They're
right?
like, Utah.
I'm trying to
Like,
think.
from
Yeah, I know,
Utah? What's it like there?
Wait,
I think that definitely does.
I actually can't. Wait, is it just me and Dish Soap? Am I like, or
What?
just the white dudes?
I guess
Oh, no, there's more white
mean,
dudes
sevens,
for
like,
sure.
tangibly, like,
I mean, I guess like in the.
Sorry, I just
Ramblin's
noticed.
Asian, though.
What?
JD.
No, I'm not playing it. I'm
Oh,
watching
JD,
it.
yeah.
no,
Also, Asa looks like
Okay,
Pac-Man.
like-
I don't even understand what that means.
Okay. In case anybody else needs it too, if
Like
Pinocho wants to
Pac-Man?
show my monitor, it's like
Pac-Man.
Yeah, no, this is good.
JD.
I-
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it's gonna go, yeah.
I was just saying
Dude,
that
this
as
Greg,
Oh yeah,
this
David
Greg
Ass
thing
is
is so funny.
David Ass is definitely not
I
Asian.
actually can. Oh yeah, David.
Someone photoshopped the
tiny little hints about set
Greg
12 mechanics.
Twitter account over T-Line's as a Team Liquid.
I actually. Oh my gosh. Like that conversation yesterday.
someone checks his,
I need to show you guys. Oh,
It should have photoshopped the mustache on, and I'd believe it.
Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to show
mustache.
something.
That's the best
Oh,
part.
we're talking about the
Yeah.
dog. No, they got the
Oh, I feel like it's too late. I feel like the count is over. Oh,
Yo,
fuck.
boys.
Wait, we're talking about T-Live.
Dude, I
Talking about Greg.
Ganger, yeah.
T-Live
yeah,
is
it's
a
right now.
Twitter account.
Why
No, no,